Well, I thought I'd do another review on these earmuffs these hearing protectors, these Peltor Sport Tactical 500s. Of course, you saw that I changed the headband and all that stuff, and I put a headband cover on it. They feel a whole lot better like this. They're not as awkward feeling with the headband on it, when it came with it. I found out some features that I really like about these. Is no matter how I turn them down, and you have 8 levels to turn your ambient hearing up. And while I'm just saying all this stuff, I'm gonna try. Okay. Why is this thing not working? I don't want to start a download. Okay, here we go. While I'm saying this, I'm just going to take a look at these the instructions here and everything. But anyway, you can push the button till it goes to like 8 levels up. Then it makes a dee-dee sound when it can't go any further. But the lower you turn them down, you still got protection. I can snap my finger and clap my hands, and I still have some kind of compression going on. And whatever is too loud, as far as the 26 noise reduction rating, it compresses it just like that. So that's where that's where I enjoy these. If there's it's just really neat, especially with the headband that I put on here. Anyway, I gotta put my glasses on. I can't read all this stuff. Well, no, I don't. I can take my little fingers and zoom in. I got a touch screen. I forgot about that. The dynamic suppression is great as far as industrial speaking goes. Speaking of industrial, it really does compress stuff down, and the clear voice tracking. I have noticed whenever I went to work, when I took them to work, that a lot of the background was shut out more, and I could hear what the person said a lot more. I was talking to a friend of mine, a pastor friend of mine at work, and I can, on my other headsets, I can't hear him as good. And I can't, like on my ProTech 3, it's kind of hard to hear him. On my ProTech 2, I can hear him a little bit better. And on my WS Alert XP, it's about the same. But on these, it's a different story. I can hear him a lot clearer than I could with those on. But I still enjoy wearing them. But that's pretty neat. And you can also turn all that stuff off. You can just go to you, like I was talking about the other day, you push the power button and the Bluetooth button on the off mode, when it's off, and it goes to setup mode. And I want to get to where I need to go here. Of course, I tell you about the plugging it into your Bluetooth, to your Android device or your iPhone device with a cord, or you can go Bluetooth. And it's got features here regarding the 300. I'm trying to get down to the 500 series. And anyway, the light comes on here. I don't know if I can do it here. Let's see here. See, it's off now. You saw the light come on. Now here's the power on. See, it's on now. And as soon as you turn it on, you can hear, it says Bluetooth connected. You can hear yourself. It's just like, you don't even have these on. That's how well you can hear yourself. So when you want to turn that down, you just push the little arrow button down about 8 times. And now you can feel, the earmuffs on your ears, because you can't hear yourself as much anymore. But like I said, it does have an ambient protection. That's not what it's called, but that's what I call it, because even though you turn it way down, you can snap your finger, clap your hands or whatever. It's not doing it right now, but sometimes it does it. I think it just kind of adjusts back and forth. And like I'm in like a factory, if I hear a lot of, well, actually, if I turn the TV up, turn it way up.
Jogging, loping, turning scoot. Here's my running toward the truck scoot because I've run out of air and energy. going down the road. How's the road? I didn't know you had a truck.
Whenever I do that,
Yeah, the work was interrupted there briefly. Two of the mules that were
it
tied
only
to the
lets
trailer
that
apparently
TV
got away.
sound come
It's a
from-
mystery as
it
to
only
how that
has a
happened.
certain,
Cliff suspects that whoever tied them did a poor job with the knots.
But when I go to cut my fingers, it compresses that. That right there, it shuts
All right,
it
so
down.
the team is done. The team is through.
Kinda,
Now we're going to see what one mule can do.
sounds as that
Jack
a
is all
lot.
harnessed, and Joey's back here at the rear.
With him.
Action is. What's the
Hey, you're pretty good. It's not too
Try to
loud.
get these loads out as easy and fast as we can. All right, Jack goes first, then you, then me.
I'm gonna turn this down.
You, Jack. It's all right.
What you got there?
Jack is strong enough to
There
pull
we
a
go.
3,600 pound.
Probably my son walking up or somebody outside. But I like that though. I like the fact that it compresses sound and everything when you turn it way down. That's a great feature, added feature. I like, yeah, I know, but your ears are not protected. We're gonna have to just leave ourselves on for you, just in case, because we want to protect your hearing. You know, Peltor to me is a great company. They make great stuff, and I really enjoy these. And I can wear them just about all night. These right here, because they're just as comfortable as my other ones. And of course, like I said before, I do my own thing by putting a fleece in them, and they're really nice on my ears. I fell asleep in them a couple times, dozing off and stuff, because they just feel so good and everything. They're just so silent and all. And anyway, I just thought I'd add that in there, you know. But these are great headphones, great earmuffs. You have to check them out for yourself. The maximum length between your iPhone, your Bluetooth impairment connection is 25 feet. And of course, I told you about pushing the button on here once to receive a call, holding it to reject it, and once to end the call. Told you about all that. Told you about the Bluetooth mode where you press and hold to pair, pause, play. I can whenever I recorded this, I can push play on this, but I can also pause it by pushing the Bluetooth button on my headset if it's paired to my phone. Same thing with advancing tracks and stuff on music. Previous tracks, press 3 times under the audio input. You would push it once for play and push it twice for advancing tracks. Previous tracks, press 3 times. Phone call mode, like I said, press once. Reject the call, press and hold. Disconnect, press once. And the safety information, of course, is a 26 noise reduction rating. And to reduce the risk of harmful noise, it says always wear hearing protectors when you are exposed to noise. Like a barking dog that won't shut up. Ensure hearing protection is properly fitted. Follow any fitting instructions included with this product. Do not bend or reshape the headband. Hey, I just totally replaced it, as this will cause a loose fit and sound leakage. Well, I don't have that problem. For best protection, the ear cushion should seal firmly against your head, and they do, certainly on mine. Anything that interferes with the seal, such as long hair, girls, ladies, you need to read this. Pull back to the extent possible. Get it over your ears and away from you, over and away. Thick or poorly fitting eyeglass temples, pencils, or caps will lessen their protection. Do not immerse in water. Clean with a damp cloth and mild soap. Do not use harsh or abrasive chemicals. Earmuffs must be regularly inspected for cracks or worn parts. For proper fitting, replace as needed. You can probably, if you ever need them, within a year's time, just call 3M and they'll replace them for you. You got a year warranty on these things. I probably don't, because I took the headband off. I can put it back on, that's no problem. Tactical 500 only. Do not change between dosimeter on and limiter on. And I'm about to show that here in just a second. Settings during a simple workday. Dosimeter means it allows a dose, which is dosimeter, of hearing a sound or what have you. And the limiter, of course, does the opposite, limits that. So you shouldn't let it play too loud in your ears and then turn it down. It's not good for your ears. Do not store the hearing protector in direct sunlight or a temperature above 131 degrees Fahrenheit or 55 degrees Celsius. And it tells you about the not throwing it away or something in regular trash. It's electronic, stuff like that. Noise reduction rating 26, and if it's a 24 for just the helmet attachments, but I don't think they got those out. Accessing the setup menu. I'm going to read that, and I'll be done. To enter the setup menu, press and hold the center key on the right cup along with the power button. So the Bluetooth logo and the power button, which is behind the ear cup. The power button should be on behind your right ear. The microphone should be facing out this way. To navigate the features in the setup menu, use the up and down arrows on the cup to toggle between the settings. Press the center key. The setup menu options are as follows. Now I'm going to turn mine off. Okay, now I got to turn it off. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to follow this. It says adaptive suppression time while on. Well, I'm going to go ahead and cut it on first. It says setup menu, adaptive suppression time on. And now I can hear everything again. So to turn that off, you just push the Bluetooth logo. And now it's off. You push it again, you turn it back on, and you push down, and you push the logo. It says surround sound filtering on. So to turn it off, you push the Bluetooth button, and now it's off. And then you can go to auto power off, auto power on. I turn the surround back on. And then you press down, and it said 2 hours auto power off. That means you cut it off for 4. And you cut that off by pushing the Bluetooth button. 4 hours auto power off. That means it's set for 2. So you push it one. So push it one more time. It's set back for 4 again. Now Bluetooth, push down. Wait a minute. Bluetooth. Okay. Alright, it went to limiter first. So like I said, a limiter keeps a noise below 82 decibels. Okay. But when you push the Bluetooth button, it goes to the dosimeter, which allows a constant louder sound. But the limiter is the opposite of that and turns it off. And then you go to Bluetooth by pushing down. You can cut the Bluetooth on or off by pushing the Bluetooth logo. Bluetooth. Now it's going to tell me it's connected. While I'm over here talking, it's connected to the computer. Anyway, it's really simple stuff, really easy. Really enjoyable too. Of course, it says here again you have a 1-year warranty. Mine might not be that great, like I said before, because I changed the headband. Anyway, it's almost 15 minutes in this, and I just thought that would be very helpful for you. If you got any questions or anything, see, I'm doing it right there. And at the same time I did that, it was kind of hard to hear myself because it's doing its job and blocking out the sound and compressing it. So I can be talking, and next thing I know, I can hardly hear myself during the clap going into my ears. Right now I can hear myself. Right now I can't hardly. Just that quick. That's how fast it adjusts the suppression and stuff, the compressing the sound. Okay, well that's all I'm gonna do, and I hope you enjoyed that. And I'm keeping them on, man. I love them. It's kind of hard to choose which ones I love the most, you know. God bless. Take care.